This is a story about a man who misses his train on the way to an important job interview. The missed train. Daniel woke up at 6:30 a.m. He turned off his alarm and sat up slowly. Today was important. He had a job interview in another city. He looked at the clock again. 6:30, he said quietly. I have enough time. Daniel got out of bed and walked to the kitchen. He made coffee and toasted 2 pieces of bread. While he was eating, he checked his train ticket on his phone. The train left at 7:45 a.m. The train station was 20 minutes away. I need to leave at 7:15, he thought. That will be safe. After breakfast, Daniel took a shower. Then he put on a clean blue shirt and black shoes. He looked in the mirror. You are ready, he said to himself. At 7:10, he picked up his bag and left his apartment. Outside, the morning was cool and quiet. The sky was light gray. Daniel walked quickly to the bus stop and felt calm. The bus arrived at 7:18. Daniel looked at his watch. That's okay, he said. I still have time. But after 5 minutes, the bus stopped. It did not move. The driver stood up and spoke loudly. Everyone, there is traffic ahead. There has been a small accident. We will wait. Daniel looked out the window. Cars were not moving. He checked his watch again. 7:30. He felt nervous now. If we don't move soon, I will miss the train, he thought. 10 minutes passed. The bus moved slowly, then stopped again. Daniel stood up and walked to the front of the bus. Excuse me, he said to the driver. How long will we wait? I'm not sure, the driver replied. Maybe 10 more minutes. Daniel sat down again. He took a deep breath. What should I do? He asked himself. At 7:42, the bus finally arrived at the station. Daniel ran off the bus. He did not walk. He ran. Inside the station, he looked at the big screen. Train 204 to Brighton. Departure time 7:45. Platform 6. Daniel ran to platform 6. When he arrived, the train doors were closed. He knocked lightly on the door. The train did not open. Slowly, the train began to move. Daniel stood on the platform and watched it leave. He missed it. For a moment, he said nothing. He just stood there. Then he took out his phone. He checked the next train. The next train to Brighton was at 8:30. His interview was at 9:30. It takes 1 hour to get there, he thought. If I take the 8:30 train, I will arrive at 9:30. Maybe 9:35. He opened his email and found the company's phone number. He called them. "Good morning," a woman answered. "Good morning," Daniel said politely. "My name is Daniel Carter. I have an interview at 9:30 today." "Yes, Mr. Carter," she said. "We are expecting you." "I'm very sorry," Daniel continued. "There was traffic. And I missed my train. I am on my way, but I may arrive 5 or 10 minutes late. Is that okay?" There was a short pause. "That's fine," the woman said kindly. "Thank you for calling. Please come safely." Daniel smiled. "Thank you very much," he said. He bought a coffee and sat down to wait for the next train. He felt calmer now. I cannot control everything, he thought, but I can control how I react. At 8:30, he got on the next train. This time, he arrived at 9:32. When he entered the office, he apologized again. The manager smiled and said, "No problem. These things happen." The interview went well. Daniel answered clearly. He felt confident. 1 week later, he received an email. He got the job. Sometimes, missing a train is not the end of the story. Sometimes, it is just the beginning.